7 vegetables that defeat diabetic neuropathy and save nerves damaged by diabetes. We start with the wonderful purple carrots. Who would have thought that this little-known version of the vegetable could be such a powerful ally against diabetes-induced nerve damage? While the orange carrot steals the spotlight on store shelves, its purple relative hides an ancestral secret beneath the earth. Ancient folklore tells us that peasants in Afghanistan, its original homeland, used its deep wine-colored roots to relieve mysterious pains, and today, science reveals why. Flowing through the purple veins of this vegetable are anthocyanins like cyanidin, a potent antioxidant that acts as a shield against chronic inflammation, the very condition that accelerates diabetic neuropathy. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that diabetics who consumed 150 g of purple carrots daily for 8 weeks saw a 22% reduction in nerve damage markers. How? These pigments penetrate the myelin sheath, regenerating neural connections lost due to uncontrolled blood sugar levels. To get the most out of them, here's a simple trick. Grate them raw over salads and drizzle with a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. The secret? Fat increases the absorption of anthocyanins by 300%, according to research from Ohio University. But be careful. If stored at room temperature, they lose 40% of their nutrients in just 3 days. Keep them in airtight bags in the refrigerator, and they'll last up to 3 weeks without oxidizing. Not a fan of their earthy taste? Try pairing them with pecans. The zinc in pecans enhances the effects of anthocyanins, creating a powerful anti-neuropathy combo. And for those looking for convenience, purple carrot extract capsules, 500 milligrams per day, have shown similar effects in preliminary studies. However, keep in mind that supplements should never replace fresh vegetables. If you enjoy weekly content on health and diabetes, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Imagine a silent warrior hidden in the depths of Asian forests, carrying an invisible shield against diabetes-induced nerve damage. The king oyster mushroom is not just an exotic ingredient in Japanese cuisine. For centuries, Tibetan monks used it in elixirs to strengthen the spirit and the body's pathways. And guess what? Modern science has confirmed that they were absolutely right. At the heart of this meaty mushroom lies a treasure called ergothioneine, an antioxidant so rare that it exists only in a few fungal species. Studies published in the Journal of Neurochemistry confirm that ergothioneine crosses the blood-brain barrier, protecting neurons from oxidative stress, the #1 culprit behind diabetic neuropathy. According to data from Tokyo University, diabetics who consumed 100 g of king oyster mushrooms 3 times a week for 12 weeks showed an 18% improvement in nerve conduction. But how can you turn this mushroom into a daily ally? The key is in the preparation. Slicing it thick and grilling it over high heat for 3 minutes on each side preserves 90% of its nutrients, unlike boiling it in water. A bold tip: sprinkle curry powder while cooking. The curcumin in curry boosts ergothioneine bioavailability by 50%, creating a synergy that speeds up nerve repair. For those who've never tried it, here's a quick anti-neuropathy recipe. Sauté king oyster slices in olive oil, garlic, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. The capsaicin in the pepper stimulates neurotransmitter release, while the mushroom provides the building blocks to rebuild nerve fibers. Don't store mushrooms in plastic bags. Wrap them in a damp paper towel in the fridge, and they'll stay fresh for up to 10 days without losing their properties. And here's a little-known secret. The broth made from this mushroom stems is rich in beta-glucans, fibers that improve insulin sensitivity. Drink 150 milliliters daily as a breakfast substitute and watch the tingling sensations gradually fade. Extract capsules? They're only worth it if standardized to 5% ergothioneine, 300 milligrams per day. But nothing beats the whole food. Have you ever wondered why these mini purple cabbages were considered health amulets in medieval Belgian markets? Purple Brussels sprouts, unlike their common green counterparts, carry an arsenal of compounds that make diabetes tremble, and your nerves thank you. Historians say that Templar knights used their juice to heal battle wounds, and today, we've discovered that they also repair invisible nerve damage. The secret lies in glucosinolates, sulfur-based molecules that, when chewed, transform into isothiocyanates, substances that rebuild the myelin sheath, the protective coating around nerves that diabetes wears down. A 2023 clinical trial published in Diabetes Care showed that diabetics who consumed 200 g of these sprouts daily for 6 months experienced 30% less foot numbness. The magic happens in the liver. Isothiocyanates boost the production of enzymes that neutralize toxins generated by high blood sugar. But beware, preparing them the wrong way can cancel out 70% of their benefits. The best method? Cut the sprouts in half and roast them in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes with a tablespoon of avocado oil. Moderate heat activates glucosinolates without destroying them. To enhance the effect, sprinkle sliced almonds on top. The magnesium in nuts optimizes sulfur absorption. A perfect combination for those seeking relief from diabetic neuropathy. And here's a hidden trick. Store unwashed purple sprouts wrapped in a damp paper towel inside an airtight container. This preserves their volatile compounds for up to 2 weeks. Now, if the strong smell bothers you, yes, sulfur has its price. Fermenting them in brine for 3 days transforms glucosinolates into milder forms, while also creating probiotics that fight gut inflammation, another trigger for worsening neuropathy. Not a fan of their bitter taste? Try sautéing them with pineapple cubes. The bromelain in pineapple breaks down the tough fibers in the sprouts and releases a natural sweetness that masks the bitterness. But don't overdo it. More than 300 g a day may cause bloating. Supplements? Freeze-dried extract capsules, 200 milligrams per day, exist, but they lose the synergistic effects of the whole food. Now imagine a root so resilient that it thrives in poor soil, yet holds medicinal secrets capable of reversing diabetes-induced damage. Burdock root, known as gobo in Japan, was used by samurais to restore energy after battles. And today, researchers at Kyoto University have uncovered why it's so powerful for those dealing with diabetic neuropathy. Hidden beneath its rough brown skin, burdock contains inulin, a prebiotic fiber that acts like an organic detergent. It binds to toxins generated by excess blood sugar, toxins that damage peripheral nerves, and flushes them out of the body. A study published in the Journal of Diabetes Research found that diabetics who consumed 50 g of cooked burdock daily reduced their levels of AGEs, advanced glycation end products, by 25%. These inflammatory molecules accelerate neuropathy, making their removal crucial for nerve health. But the real treasure lies in artigenin, an anti-inflammatory compound that stimulates the production of NGF, nerve growth factor, protein. In simple terms, it helps damaged nerves regenerate. To activate this compound, slice the root into thin rounds and soak them in water with apple cider vinegar for 10 minutes before cooking. This step removes bitterness and releases bioactive compounds. A delicious way to include burdock in your routine? Grate it raw and mix it with purple carrot, remember that one? And shredded ginger. Ginger boosts blood circulation in extremities, while burdock's inulin nourishes gut bacteria that produce B vitamins, essential for nerve health. Crucial tip, never consume too much raw burdock. More than 100 g per day may irritate the intestines. Instead, steam it for 15 minutes to soften its fibers. And what about supplementation? Dry extract capsules, 400 milligrams per day, have shown promising effects in studies, but the fresh root provides synergy with other nutrients. Store the whole root in the refrigerator wrapped in a damp cloth. It will last up to 3 weeks without losing its properties. Oh, and if you find burdock leaves at the market, don't throw them away. When sautéed, they contain luteolin, a flavonoid that protects blood vessels in the feet, a critical area for diabetes complications. Imagine an army of miniature soldiers, vibrant and green, ready to fight the invisible nerve damage caused by diabetes. Broccoli microgreens, harvested at just 7 to 14 days old, are like nutritional time bombs. And ancient Persians already used them to treat phantom limb pain. Today, studies confirm that these tiny greens are not just folklore. They hold the key to reversing diabetic neuropathy symptoms with 100 times the potency of regular broccoli. Their star compound, sulforaphane, works like a nervous system hacker. It infiltrates cells damaged by high glucose levels and activates the NQO gene, which produces enzymes that repair myelin. A clinical trial at Harvard University found that diabetics who consumed 20 g daily, about a heaping tablespoon, for 8 weeks had 37% fewer nerve lesions in biopsies. But here's the catch. To release sulforaphane, the microgreen cell walls must be broken down. How? Blend them with freshly grated horseradish. Its peroxidase enzyme boosts bioavailability by 90%. Want a practical example? Try an anti-neuropathy pesto. 1 cup of microgreens. 2 garlic cloves. 3 tablespoons of pine nuts. Olive oil. Garlic contains allicin, which dilates peripheral blood vessels, while pine nuts provide zinc for nerve regeneration. Use it as a pasta sauce or dip cucumber sticks into it. The healthy fats in olive oil help deliver sulforaphane straight to nerve endings. The right dosage and storage tips. Ideal intake, 20 g/day, about 4 tablespoons. Avoid excess. More than 50 g may strain the thyroid due to glucosinolates, but steaming them for 2 minutes neutralizes this risk. Best storage method. Keep them in blue glass jars in the fridge. Blue light preserves 70% more antioxidants than white light. Powerful pairing, microgreens plus roasted pumpkin seeds. The magnesium in pumpkin seeds enhances sulforaphane's efficiency in repairing nerve axons. No time to cook. Consider sulforaphane supplements. Look for supplements with broccoraphanin, standardized to 10% sulforaphane. Take 30 milligrams in the morning with a tablespoon of olive oil. But be careful, 85% of market supplements are inactive. Check for the NSF International Seal for quality assurance. A surprising secret. These microgreens contain indole, 3-carbinol, which transforms harmful gut bacteria into B12, producing microbes, a crucial vitamin for nerve health. Short on time. Freeze them into cubes with coconut water and toss them into your morning smoothie to retain their benefits, even on busy days. Possible side effect? Yes, but rare. Consuming over 100 g/day may cause hypothyroidism in predisposed individuals. But in balanced doses, they are an unmatched weapon against diabetic numbness and nerve flares. A little-known natural ingredient that can lower your A1C from 7.7% to 5.6% while helping you lose weight when taken every morning with warm water is pinned in the first comment of this video. Click the document and follow the step-by-step guide to start using it today. Have you ever seen an eggplant that looks like a milky pearl? White eggplant, cultivated for centuries in the volcanic soils of Turkey, was once considered a longevity amulet by Silk Road merchants. While its purple cousin steals the spotlight, this pale variety holds secrets that could revolutionize diabetic neuropathy management. Interestingly, Ottoman Empire physicians prescribed its juice to relieve hand tingling, and now we understand why. At the core of this eggplant lies a rare combination of chlorogenic acid and acetylside A. The first reduces insulin resistance by inhibiting glucose release from the liver, while the second repairs blood vessels damaged by diabetes, as shown in a 2024 study from the European Journal of Nutrition. Patients who consumed 200 g of grilled white eggplant daily for 2 months experienced a 27% reduction in nighttime numbness, a major breakthrough for those suffering from neuropathy. The key is in the preparation. Slice into thick rounds and marinate for 20 minutes in apple cider vinegar and chopped garlic. The acetic acid in the vinegar extracts 3x more antioxidants from the pulp. Roast at 200 degrees Celsius, 392 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. This method preserves heat-sensitive compounds that strengthen the myelin sheath. To enhance the effect, sprinkle black sesame seeds on top. The sesamol in the seeds activates enzymes that block nerve inflammation. A commonly overlooked trick. Never discard the skin. This is where fisetin, a flavonoid that stimulates BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, is concentrated. BDNF is essential for neuron regeneration. If the bitter taste bothers you, soak the slices in salted water for 15 minutes before cooking. Storage and creative uses. Keep whole white eggplants in a cool, dark place, never in the fridge. They last up to 10 days. Want to get creative? Make white eggplant caviar. Mash cooked eggplant with Greek yogurt and turmeric. The probiotics in yogurt and the curcumin in turmeric form a neuropathy-fighting trio that improves foot sensitivity within weeks. What about supplements? White eggplant supplements are rare, but freeze-dried extract capsules, 400 milligrams per day, have shown moderate effects in studies. Caution: exceeding 300 g daily may cause abdominal discomfort due to natural alkaloids. A surprising benefit: white eggplant is naturally rich in melatonin. Eating a single slice at dinner can improve sleep quality by 18%, crucial for reducing the perception of neuropathic pain. Lotus root. Did you know this aquatic beauty, treasured in the East for 5,000 years, can clear even the narrowest pathways in nerves damaged by diabetes? In Buddhist temples, monks used it to purify the body and mind, and for a good reason. This perfectly perforated vegetable works like a natural irrigation system, delivering nutrients directly to nerves in need of repair. At its core, lotus root contains a powerful duo, nephrine and lotus nucleolus. Nephrine is an alkaloid that blocks protein glycation, the process where excess blood sugar binds to nerve proteins, causing stiffness and numbness. Lotus nucleolus is an antioxidant that repairs axonal damage, as confirmed by a 2024 study in the Journal of Diabetic Complications. The results: diabetic patients who consumed 100 g of cooked lotus root 3 times a week experienced 33% greater foot sensitivity after 10 weeks. The secret lies in the preparation. Slice thinly and soak in lemon water for 5 minutes before cooking. This prevents browning and releases anti-inflammatory polyphenol. Bake at 190 degrees Celsius 374 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes with a drizzle of sesame oil. This turns them into crispy chips, a diabetes-friendly snack alternative. For an extra boost, serve with grilled salmon. The omega-3s in fish and nephrine in lotus root reduce nerve inflammation by 50%, according to Kyoto University research. Not a fan of its mild flavor? Stir-fry with ginger and light oyster sauce. The zinc in the sauce enhances the root's nerve-regenerating properties. Smart storage hack. Keep the whole root submerged in a jar of filtered water in the fridge. Change the water every 2 days to keep it fresh for up to 3 weeks. Avoid eating too much raw lotus root. It contains tannins that can interfere with iron absorption. Steam for 10 minutes to neutralize this without losing nutrients. What about supplements? Lotus extract, 500 milligrams per day, is effective, but choose brands standardized to 5% nephrine for real benefits. Bonus benefit: this root is rich in potassium, which improves leg circulation, reducing the swelling that many long-term diabetics experience. Now, a new video is appearing on your screen. Click for more valuable tips on managing diabetes.